All right. I have a small space. Hi, everybody. I don't expect you all to be on here yet. This is me doing my first live. So now I'm trying to figure out how best you could all see me. That's the first and most important thing. And of course, my head's going to get cut off. Of course it is. Let me see if I still have a book somewhere. Maybe. Small film DVDs have to come and play, right? Just using those to prop up the laptop. So there we go. If I stand back here all the way, you can see me. And I'll adjust that when I get down to the floor. So we still got a good 10 minutes, but if you are popping on with me guys today, I know that I said you need some weights, some little tiny hand weights or cans of soup. You're welcome to grab those. I do not have them. I do not have anything in my house. I'm in the process of moving, and I actually don't own any little hand weights in my house. So I'm going to be doing the class without weights, so there's absolutely no props you need outside of your mat. Okay? So super easy. You need your body, you need your mat. And we're going to get started in 10, but I am still figuring out this whole scenario because life is all new in the world of isolation, is it not? But I am very excited to be teaching again. I'm teaching you all today. Let's see if that gets a little bit more. So make sure you got some water with you too. We're going to do a Pilates class. Nice traditional Pilates class. Don't worry, don't make you feel those abs. That is the plan. Yeah, so I'll start standing too. Cool. I'm trying to get back before the cool done run out. I'll be giving it my best. It's nothing's gonna stop me from divine intervention. I reckon it's getting my turn to win some, learn some, but I won't pay. So I'll take no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. I look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. So it's hardly no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. see some people are on with me already. Is there a way to make my video bigger so I can see more things? Oh, there we go. Cool. Now I can actually see myself. I was in a little tiny screen there a moment ago. So again, good morning, everybody. I know I said you need some equipment for today's class, but you don't. You just need your bodies in a mat. If you have little hand weights or cans of soup, you're welcome to have them and hold on to them for the first little bit. And I'll try to remember to remind you that you're welcome to hold them at different points. But I have nothing. I am in my apartment in the process of moving, so I have nothing other than my Pilates mat. So we're just going to do a good old-fashioned Pilates class so that you can feel your entire body get stretched out, get longer, and feel those abs by the end of it, and probably your booty. Make sure you feel your bum. All right. So I'm still figuring out this whole live thing. It's new to me, but I'm happy to see some of you guys are here with me this morning. What does that do? Oh, that just brings me there. Okay. Cool. Close. Oh, thank you for that note there, Robin. All right. Good 4 minutes. I'm going to sit down because, crouching on the feet are going to make them quite sore. All right. Ooh. There's a good reason to get up in the morning, guys. Otherwise, I just lay there. So I'm so happy to teach this morning. Again, I just had a little bit of light music going on in the background, nothing too crazy, because we're all going to be focusing on our breath and breathing today. If any of you guys have been doing Dorota's workouts or anything else, I know you need a good stretch out. I did my first Dorota workout the other day, guys. Right here. No weights, no nothing, because again, I said I have nothing here in my house, but I'm feeling it. Feeling quite sore. So I'm excited that this is here for all of us to join in on. All right. I'll move you right back. Oh, hi, Rachel. Good seeing some names pop up on there. I'll be right back in a second. All right. Well, we're back. Doesn't take as long to get ready in your own apartment as it does at the studio. Yeah? I'm all anxious. I was up and ready to put on here at like 9 o'clock, but I told you guys all 9:30, so waiting it out. We got 4 minutes. But I do love that you guys can see these live sessions whenever you can get to them if you're not up or you got kids or stuff running around the house today. I like you can get to these videos whenever you want them. Awesome. Hello, hello. I'm seeing faces. I like it. Very good. Again, make sure you've had some water. You can always get water at any point during class, but we're not going to go crazy intense. We're not doing jumping jacks in this class today. Okay? So again, just your bodies and your mat. I'm going to adjust my camera when we go to the floor, but we will be starting to stand in the standing position. Okay? So get yourselves organized. Another suggestion is have a pillow nearby. We will be on all fours. We will go to your hands and knees. So I know some of us are quite sore on the knees or tender on the knees. So if you want something, make sure you have it to pad up your knees when we do go to all fours. Good morning, good morning. Yeah. I'm just gonna start rocking out to my slow jams here. All right. It takes time. Got another minute and a bit. Okay. I'm so excited to start, guys. It's like watching water boil when I'm looking at this clock. I want it to change, but I also want to start at 9:30 like I said I was going to. I'm just the early bird and I want to start as soon as I'm ready to go, but starting at 9:30. Don't worry. All right. One more inch, baby. All right. Okay. All right, everybody. So happy to see you this morning. I think the sun's out. Well, there's a little bit of cloud. I do have a skylight in there. So let's bring ourselves up to standing. Let's bring our feet hip distance apart. So again, that's on your anatomical alignment, right where those hip flexors are, right in those creases of the hips. Okay, feet nice and close. Stand tall. Let's just take a moment. Feel those feet spread wide. Feel those heels root themselves into the ground. And as you breathe, start to feel that pubic bone to your sternum pulling upward so that we start to elongate that lower back. Especially if we've been sitting a lot, we're going to start to get into this posture. This bone's going to start sticking up. Knees are tight. So we're going to feel a little bit of a stretch in the front. We're going to find length in the back. We're going to find length as the head reaches high for the sky. Just start with some shoulders. Really simple this morning. Up and back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I like to do what I call elbow circles. Let's bring those arms forward. Elbows together as close as you can. Over your head and open. Up and over and open. Right? Good. Some snap, crackles, and pops in those shoulders. 3, opening up the chest out of all those push-ups and push-up challenges we've been getting on social media, right, since this all started. 2, one more time. And we'll warm up the spine. Great breath. Up. And then exhale. Big breath. Rolling it down. Nod the chin. Let the weight of the head pull you forward. Your belly scoop higher. Soften your knees to reach for the ground. And roll it back up. Stacking the vertebrae. I'm just going to go sideways so you can see that. Inhale high. And exhale. Nodding the chin. Belly pulling inward. Find that stretch in the vertebrae between the ribs, in the lower spine. Good. Now let's really bend those knees. Let your chest rest on those thighs, fingertips or palms flat to the ground. We're just going to bend nice and deep and stretch as high as you can go. Bend and stretch. It's first thing in the morning for me. I haven't moved yet either. So over time, I'm getting a little bit deeper. I'm getting a little higher. So let's keep that chest on the thighs. And 3. And 2. One more. Good. Soften the knees. Roll it up. Scoop through the belly. Stacking the vertebrae. Standing tall. Good. Shoulders. 4, 3, 2, Parallel squats from here. Stick your butt out. Arms go forward. Shoulder height parallel to the ground with those arms. Exhale. Press through the heels. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. So again, if you got those little weights or cans of soup, you're welcome to hold them in your hands here. Yeah. And reach those arms forward. Movement from the shoulder. Exhale. Feel those glutes squeeze at the top. Down. And lift. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1. We're going to hold this one down at the bottom. Our favorite thing to do. Hold it down. Check in with your knees. Let's make sure they're not forward over the toes, but pulled back over the heels. I want the bend to come from the hips. Pulsing. Down. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press through those heels. Stand tall. Good. From here, rise up on your toes and lower. Rise. And rise. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to blend the squat to the rise on your toes. So flat feet, sinking down, back into that chair. Exhale, come up, squeeze your glutes, rise on your toes. Inhale, take it down and back. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Good, take it down. And lift. And down. And lift. Down. And lift. Good work. 4. Exhale, squeeze. And 3. Feel that zip in the front of those abdominals. 2. 1 more. Good. Relax. Take it out. Shake it. Now we're going to take it into a lunge. Let's take the right leg back. Okay. Bend that left knee as you come forward. Let's have the left knee over the ankle. And we're going to take it into a bow. So again, you got dumbbells or weights. You can still hold them, but let's keep those hips square to your front. And we're going to bow over top of the front leg, keeping those arms nice and straight, and then lifting. Inhale over, exhale, lift. Inhale over, exhale, lift. I want both feet, both heels pressing down into the ground. Getting a nice big calf stretch in that right leg. Let's make sure that right heel, right foot is flat on the ground. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now let's take it forward about halfway. So I want your ears, your shoulder, your bum, your back foot straight line. Those arms are still there. Push off your back toes. All that weight is in that front leg. Think of drilling that leg, that heel into the ground. Find a little activation in the side of your bum. Lift your arms higher. Triceps from here. Bend the elbows. Squeeze. Bend. Squeeze. Squeeze. So this is more fighting for the balance, especially if we don't have those weights in the arm. Okay? Squeeze your elbows toward each other. Really feel that tricep muscle, the back of your upper arm. Squeeze to stretch that elbow joint. Feel the squeeze, bend. Feel the squeeze, bend. 3, 2. That left bum should start to be burning now. Hold the arms straight. Let's take that right leg up off the floor and down and lift. Good. 8, 7. Watch that belly's not hanging out. Keep it lifting. Keep stretching those elbows. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it up there. Little pulses for the right leg. Higher, 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 higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Woo! Shake that out. Oh, my bum. Okay, other side. Same thing on the other side. So let's make sure both feet flat. Ground those heels. Drill that right leg as you bend to your front knee. Again, we start with that bow. Hips are square, arms are straight. Inhale over. Exhale, lift. And over. And lift. Good. Keep breathing. Really press through those heels. Think that your feet can push down through your mat, through the ground, to bring your body up. Your head can hit the ceiling. 3, 2. Last time to come up. Bring yourself forward about halfway. Right? So you want to make sure your bum's not sticking back there. Pull that pelvis underneath you, right? Zip up through the front. Good. Push off those back toes. Good. Fighting for the balance now. We've got those suspenders, ribs to hips. Contracted so you're not flaring. Those ribs are contracted. You're long in the lumbar. Let's take those elbows up. Again, you got your dumbbells if they're there. We're just going to turn our palms to the back wall and stretch the tricep. Extend. Extend. Good. Keep trying to close those ribs, knit those ribs together. Big squeeze, little pause, bend. Little pause and bend. 4, 3, 2, long necks, shoulders away from the ears. Hold those arms, hold the ceiling with those arms, and let's lift that left leg up, down, up, down. 8. Keep stretching those elbows. That's for me. I'm losing my left arm, so keep squeezing those triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold it up. Let's pulse that leg going higher, 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 higher. 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Woo! I hope you're feeling your bum. Hope you're feeling your bum. Let's do another roll down. So feet hip distance apart. Big breath high. Exhale, roll it down. Soften those knees. Roll it up. Stacking the spine. Good. Tuck your elbows in for me. And let's just do a couple brisk circles. So make those fists with those hands and just circle those wrists. Good. We're going to walk it out to a plank. We're going to roll down through the spine. So let's come to the edge of our mat. Okay. Standing nice and tall. Still hip distance apart. Nod the chin. Rolling it down. Walk it forward. Again, knees can be soft. Hands underneath the shoulders. Full plank. Good. From here is a downward dog. Your triangle pose. Lift your bum high. Stay nice and high on those toes for me. Pull back forward. Into that plank position. Nice straight spine. And again, let's walk our hands now back to our feet. Soften the knees as you get your heels down and roll it up. Use those abdominals. Stack the vertebrae. Lifting tall. Big breath in. And roll it down. Good. Walk it out. Find that plank position. Let's think about your toes and your hands trying to pull toward each other underneath your belly button. They're trying to meet underneath you. Keep that tension in the feet and the hands, but let's go downward dog, bum high. So you want to keep feeling your feet, trying to get closer to your face. Bring it back to the plank. Let's do it one more time, downward dog. Let's walk our hands back in. Soften those knees. Roll it up. Good, one more time, rolling it down. Soften the knees, walk it out. Holding there, again, keep those arms, the tension in the arms. Open up that collarbone, downward dog, bum goes high. And bring it forward. One more time, bring it up. And bring it forward. Good, from here, keep your toes curled under, but lower your knees. Good, and sit back into a child's pose, bum to heels, and come forward. So I want to keep those toes curled under. We're stretching the big toes, right? Your metatarsals are stretching the arch of your foot. Let's just do 4 more. 3 more. We're trying to get those femurs back into the hip sockets. Your sockets are relatively shallow. Everyone's a little different, but relatively they're designed and they're shallow. So we want to make sure those bones are going back into the socket so we get full range of motion in the hip. Last 2. I know I added them in, but you guys know that I don't count really, right? Pull it back. Lovely. Let's sit on your bum. So sit on your bum at the edge of your mat. I'm just going to tilt my camera since we're on the ground now. I want you to see. Okay? So we're going to work on that C curve, stretching through that low back. So you sit on your bum, knees bent. Place your hands onto your shins, so your arms can help you rather than those hip flexors. And I want you to lengthen and sit tall. Okay, so really just feel those arms pulling in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Try to feel the breath moving into the back of your ribs, into the back of your body. Feel that breath move into the back of your body. Feel that low belly scoop up and in, right? A big melon baller coming right through on that exhale through the low belly. Now we're going to find that C curve. So exhale, scoop, and start to roll back off your sit bones, finding a C curve from the crown of your head through to your tail. Yes, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, scoop. Work from the low belly to the lumbar spine and lift. Really easy to go through the ribs. And it probably feels really good. Not what I want. Low back. The low back is the one that doesn't listen to us. Okay? Scoop. And again, I'm forcing your lumbar spine to bend to the opposite it's used to. Right? I'm now trying to make you flex the spine when it sits more in extension. To flex through the lumbar spine and lift. Feel your abdominals contract. One more time, scoop it around, hold. Stay here, breathe into your backside. Walk your hands underneath, and we're going to roll it down. Continue. Breathing out. Walk your hands down your legs, all the way down to the floor. Lay on your back, and walk your feet in. Good stuff. So from here, we don't need any weights. We're on our back. Let's just wake up this lumbar spine. So imprint, and then arch. So I want you to think pubic bone to your nose, and then away. Toward you, and away. Scoop. Without squeezing your bum, relax your bum cheeks. 4, 3, 2. We're going to use this tilt and go up into our bridge. So exhale, scoop. Press into your heels and push your bum high into your pelvic curl. Inhale, high at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Coming all the way down. Think about your bum trying to touch your feet. So I want you to make yourself taller or longer. Exhale, scoop, and peel your vertebrae up and off. You're going to squeeze your glutes to the top. You're pressing through those heels. And exhale, rolling it down. Good. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, scoop and peel to lift. Nice big breath in. And then again, rolling it all the way back down. Dropping those sit bones. Good. One more time. All the way up. And roll it all the way back down. Good. A little bit more challenging now. So we've gone, I like to think of a compass, north and south, right? Imprint and arch. Now I want you to go left and right, east and west. So try to drop one hip into the floor and drop the other hip. One hip, then the other hip. It's a very tiny rock. I almost feel like my hips are falling into the floor, one at a time. Just a little twist around the spine. And then we're going to go around the face of the compass. So north, east, south, west. North, east, south, west. Drawing a circle around your sacrum. Try to smooth it out as best you can, hitting all 4 points we just worked on. Right? You go through the imprint, you go to a side, you go to the arch, you go to the other side. Imprint. Go the other direction. West, south, east, north. West, south, east, north. Oh, it's a good song, guys. Right? We're all here working together, leaning on each other, supporting each other this morning. We're not alone, even though we feel stuck some days. Good circle. Smooth it out. 2. One more. Good. Back to center, back into the bridge. Exhale, imprint, peeling the pelvis high. Good. From here, let's take your arms to the sky. A little more challenging. Again, by all means, keep your hands on the ground. If you need that support, keep them pushing into the floor. Otherwise, they're up, and we're going to do a single leg march. Right leg, exhale up. Put it down, exhale left. Good, and switch. And switch. Good, try not to wobble, right? We move the pelvis around, but now I want you to keep it still. Keep it high, don't fall. Go for 4. 3 more. 2. One more time. Good, both feet down, stretch your arms back over your head, reach them for the wall. Stretch your arms, don't worry about the floor. If you touch it, awesome. If not, don't care. Reach for the wall, roll your spine down. Reach your bum down for the ground. And release. Good, lift your hands. Let's link your fingers, place them behind the back of your head. Just gonna do a chest lift. Nothing is gonna change in here. Yes, you're gonna contract it, but from your rib cage up is what's gonna flex. So, nod the chin, let your head be heavy in your arms, your elbows are just gently lifted. Create a nice little hammock. And you're gonna exhale, peel your shoulder blades. Imagine your shoulder blades pushing your ribs off the mat. Inhale at the top and exhale down. So I want to feel the work right underneath your lowest ribs. Okay, that's your upper abdominals. Exhale, lift. Big inhale at the top and exhale, take it down. Good. Watch your belly doesn't push up. Exhale, lift your shoulders. Sink your belly down, right? I can see my belly with my eyes and take it back. Exhale, scoop. And I want your eyes to come forward. We are doing a full form of flexion. It's a big stretch in the neck. We're trying to get your head in what I call your head float position, resting the head on top of the rib cage, right? A lot of times we do abs and we're told to look at the ceiling. Okay, I'm not saying they're wrong, not what I'm teaching in Pilates though, okay? I don't want this pull in the neck, so I want you to support your head and get your eyes forward and down. We've only got 3 left here. Okay, but this is just the staple position that we bring into a lot of other exercises. So I bring it up. Let's keep that nice rounded C curve in the upper spine. Last time to go down. Beautiful. Take your arms out and out to your T, out to the left and right. Both legs, one at a time, tabletop. So in table, sometimes your back arches and you can get your hand underneath. We want to fight that. Keep your ribs sinking, right? I don't want to be able to get my hand underneath myself. Squeeze your legs, and let's take them to the right. Halfway on the inhale. Exhale, come back through center, and inhale to the left. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And up. Good. Nice big breath. Exhale, lift. Watch that your feet aren't moving. Watch that your legs aren't sliding. Yeah, glue them together. Right? You could even take that pillow if you have it, squish it between your shins and don't lose the pillow. You want to feel those obliques, your waistline. Keep your ribs anchored to the ground. Good. We'll go 1 more each side. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hug your knees. Let's just wake up these hips again. Circle the legs out and together. Out and together. Good. Circle them in the other direction, coming in and around. Good. From here, let's bring those legs back to tabletop. Good. Now again, because we don't have any props, right? Most likely at home, we got to work with what we've got. We got to work with our bodies. So this brings us a little bit more into traditional exercises. Keep your ribs heavy. Toe touches. Right toe goes to the floor without changing your back. And up. And exhale, left toe. Good. And I'm not changing my knees. I'm pushing my thigh away from me. Right? My thigh is moving. I'm reaching for the bottom edge of my mat. Exhale. Exhale. So I'm just trying to create a little bit more tension on those low abdominal muscles. Again, watching that my belly doesn't push up. Keep that belly pulling in. 2. 1 more. Changing the legs to a single leg stretch. Right leg extend it straight out. And switch. Keep your feet on the same plane, on the same level. Good. Extend it out. Keep your low back sinking down into your mat. Right? You don't want to be able to slide your hand underneath yourself. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're welcome to do those 2 exercises exactly as we just did them again. Otherwise, hands together behind the back of your head. Bringing this up into our chest lift, nod the chin. Exhale, bring your forehead, hairline toward your knees. Toe touches. Exhale, right and left. Take your time, breathe. Our movement is very precise. We work with that breath pattern. Exhale, inhale, exhale, right? You want to feel that waistline cinching in. That belt, that corset coming around your waist. Watching the belly sink. Make that belly sink, right? That's the work. You know how hard it is to lift a really heavy dumbbell? Sink your belly down. That's the work here. 2. Single leg stretch. Take that right leg forward. And switch left. And switch. And switch. Oh, I hope you guys are getting warm. I'm just looking at my window going, I think I need to open it. I closed it because it got cold overnight. But it's hot up in here now. Good. 4. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. Hug your knees. Bring yourself down to rest. You can just rock from side to side if you like. Good. Nice. Lovely. Hold your right leg. Just put your left leg on the ground. We're just going to do a little push and resist. So I want your hands to hug the leg in, and I want you to push your leg forward. So when you're ready, take a breath, and exhale, pull and push. Nothing actually goes anywhere. You feel the resistance. You relax. You do it again. Exhale. Push and resist. Push and resist. And let it go. Good. And do 1 more on the right side. Ready? Push and resist. And let it go. Good. We're going to change to the other leg. So same thing. Push and resist. Ready? Exhale. Go. Push and resist. Push and resist. Push and resist. And relax. And again. Push and resist. Push and resist. Push and resist. And let it go. Last time. Ready? Push. And let it go. Beautiful. Both feet down. We're going to take this back into a bridge. So let's exhale. Tuck the tail. Press your bum high to the sky. Can you press down through the root of your big toes? Engage through the inner thigh, the inside of the legs. Push with those arms. Watch that you're not arching in the rib cage. But soften those ribs. Create those suspenders nice and tight. Good. Right leg up. We're going to tap that right toe. So tap it down and lift. And again, you're moving from that hip socket, not the knee joint. Exhale. Keep that right hip high. Don't let it fall. 2, 1. Place that foot down. Change legs. And here we go. Tap the left. And up. Breathe. Breathe out. And breathe. Good. 4. Stay up, stay up. 3, 2. 1 more time. Place both feet down. And then roll your spine down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Beautiful stuff. Good. Let's roll over onto our side, facing the front. All right. Most important, face me first. Right, so we know where we're going. So make sure you got some room. I'm gonna hit my couch. I want that leg to be able to swing behind you, and your bum cheek get hard, and swing forward in front of you so you get the stretch in the hamstring. Okay, that's how much room we're gonna need here. Do the best you can. Okay. So hips. Pull them away. So no sinking, no collapsing. Pull those hips along. You're going to get a little space underneath. I want that space here on our side. So from here, roll your shoulders back. Take that top leg long. Now let's rotate everything down. Thigh, knees, toes. Keep the belly lifted. Lift that heel. And lift. And lift. Good. Keep breathing. I want to use that exhale to go up. Exhale to lift. Exhale, lift. Good. Breathe. 8, 7. Make sure the foot's not in front. If you can see it, it's too far forward. Bring it back. I want it in line with your ear. 2 more. Now hold it up. Now bend your knee. Your knee is looking down, your foot is on the ceiling. This is a new one. If you've taken my class on the regular, again, my name's Dana. I don't think I said that at the beginning, right? I teach Pilates, bar, and core fusion, right? We're going to push that heel into the ceiling. Push it up. Keep that knee looking down. Look it down. So again, it's that internal rotation, right? Think of that pigeon walk, right? Rotating everything in and trying to get your foot on the sky and then lift it and lift it. Oh, this guy burns. Ooh, this is a new one for me, guys. That's why. Good. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg down. Ooh, should feel that right in the side of that bum. That's what I want. Okay. Now that it's on, we're going to make him stabilize and stay isolated, contracted as we swing. So let's take the top leg up. Don't let it drop. Lift it up. That leg is in line with your hip socket, in line with your shoulder socket. Okay, pull in through the belly and exhale front. Again, and then inhale, inhale. 2 exhales, 2 inhales. Good, and really, if you can, flex and point. Otherwise, just keep it flexed. I know that sometimes we're short in space. Okay, and moving. And my new place is smaller than this one. So I'm going to work some things out in the next couple of weeks for myself. But kick front and kick back. Pull in through the belly. Try not to drop your foot. Keep it the same height up above the ground all the way. Good. 4 and 3 and 2. One more time. You pull it back. You stay behind. Stay back there. Circles. The leg doesn't come any higher. Okay, keep it pointed if you can. I'm flexing because I feel like I'm touching my couch, so I don't want to make any adjustments there. Just flexing the foot. Watch your ribs. Mine's starting to flare. Let's pull them back in. Circle the leg in the other direction. Around, around. Try to relax your head as best you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Beautiful. Let's come up onto our side. We're going to go up into a side plank. I see notes. Oh, good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. All right, so you can roll up your mat or use your pillow if it's not too thick. Okay, for your forearm, I'm going to start with some bent legs. Again, I'm making sure I got enough length here so I don't hit my couch. So, modified plank to start with. We will get to a full plank, okay? Again, options always, but feet and knees parallel to the bottom edge of your mat, forearm underneath your shoulder, and from here, roll that shoulder back, take a breath, lift up through your belly, and lift your hips. Now push your hips forward, because I know you're sticking your bum out. I want to stick it out too, but your knees, your hips, your armpit, your ear are all flush. They're all straight in line with each other, okay? So from here, keep those ribs high, lower your hips, lift. Down and up, for those obliques, down and lift. You need the hand to support, by all means put it here. Otherwise, you can have it up, you can have it on your hip. Okay, I'm not going to be particular. You find out what works for you. You're welcome to keep your eyes looking at the ground. 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold it up. I'm going to suggest you put your hand here. I am, but again, harder if you don't. Take the top leg out, bring it to the front edge of your mat, push into it for that inner thigh, bottom leg. So you're going to bend and bend. We're going to go top leg, top, top, bottom leg, top. That should be working those obliques on the bottom side in this plank. Make sure that you're staying over top of your forearm and not letting it get ahead of you. 2. One more time. Good. Rest. Sit up. Good. Give yourself some shoulder rolls. Good. We're going to go to the other side. Grab water if you need it. I need it after talking the whole time, so we're coming back down. Again, we're going to make sure we got that room to kick. Okay? So knees are bent. Where did I start? Right, straight leg. Pull your hips long, you got that space under your bottom waist. Suspenders are tight, rotating the top leg down. Just lifting the heel. Feel the back side of your leg, the back of your knee, your calf, your heel, trying to reach for the ceiling. And feel that leg pulling long and out of your hips. Good breathing. 5, 4, 3. Good, we're gonna keep it now. Bend it, so heel on the ceiling. Everything is still turned in, right? You're still like knocking your knees basically. And we're gonna lift that heel for the sky. Lift, lift. Oh, this side is much harder to control. That's okay. We breathe. Breathe. Good. Keep it going. 5. You should feel that bump now. You should be feeling a turn on. Side bump for sure. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. It's a good one. I like that one. All right. So nice and long. Kicks to the front. Take a breath. Prepare. Exhale front. Point to pull back and back. Kicking front and pulling back and back. Good. Breathe. And back. And front. And back. And front. And back. Good. Keep that waistline pulling in, right? I want to think that I'm zipping high. Someone almost punches me in the gut, so I got to pull my belly in and contract it. And the leg comes to the front, and then I got to zip the zipper high so I don't fall forward. Again, watch the leg doesn't fall. Keep it in line with your hip. 2. One more time. Pull it back behind you. We circle. Good. As you circle, let's keep yourself anchored on that bottom leg. So I don't want to see you falling, right? Let's keep those hips stacked. That pubic bone zipping high so you feel length in the lumbar. Good. We circle in the other direction. Breathe. 5, 4, 3. Last one. And rest. Whew. All right. All right, let's come back up for that side plank for those obliques. So tuck those feet back, push those knees down, and let's roll that shoulder back. Shoulder over the elbow, ribs lifted. Exhale, lift your hips. Good. From there, we're dropping those hips down. Down, lift. Down, lift. 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 Good work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We hold it up. You want the hand, put it here. Top leg extends to the front. Bottom leg extends behind. Bottom leg in, top leg on top. Top to bottom, bottom, and in. So you get that inner thigh working, right? As you support yourself to extend the second leg out. Keep those hips high. Don't let yourself sink, right? I want the whole top side of the body, which is my left side, reaching high to the ceiling, right? Try to stay away from your mat. 4, 3, 2. One more time. And bring it down. Whew. Good, again, little shoulder rolls. Loosen up those arms. Okay, we're gonna come down onto all fours. Let's do a couple little more wrist circles here. If you want that padding for your knee, let's do that. If you have those little weights that you wish to use, at any point that I'm lifting a hand off the floor in this position, you can hold that weight in your hand, okay? So let's just first, hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Nice flat tabletop into a cat-cow. So take a big breath in through your nose. Draw in your belly. Exhale. scooping your belly, tucking your tail in your head. Inhale, extending, pulling it out. And scooping around. And extend. Good, let's keep those shoulders rolling back and away from your ears. Think about your arms and your legs pulling for each other, even on this extension. Scoop. And extend. And scoop. We'll do one more, everybody. Scooping around. And extend. And let's come back. Flat spine. Good. From here, right leg. Let's extend it out. Left arm, if we got that weight, we're going to take it to the side. And we're going to lift the left arm and leg up. In line with your rib cage, in line with the spine. Right? Imagine you're touching the ceiling. We're going to lower. We're going to lift. Down and up. Good. Try to push equally down through your left supporting leg, your right supporting fingertips. Try to push more through the fingertips. Right? If you need to, go up onto your fist if your wrist needs that change. Right? Needs a little more support. But let's keep rolling those shoulders down and away from the ears. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it up. Take that left arm and pull it back by your bum. Again, it's going to be a tricep bend and a hamstring curl to extend. Bend the knee and the elbow, extend. Bend, extend. Again, I want to feel that squeeze. So again, if you don't have weights like me, squeeze that tricep, squeeze the back of your arm as you extend. In the hamstring, let's keep that knee nice and high, and let's really stretch behind the kneecap. Let's really extend those muscles. 3, 2, one more. Good, we get to bring it down so we can do the other side. Left leg is back. Right hand has your weight now if you wish for it, and we lift everything up. Try not to sink in your shoulder. Yes, stay nice and high. Lower down, exhale up. I want to feel your abdominals, your waist pulling in towards the sky. Right? Feel that belly button lifting toward your spine. Watch that you're not opening your hip. Let's keep those hips square. I feel a little twisted myself. Lift. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Hold it. Bring the right hand back by your bum. Bending the elbow, bending your knee. Extend. Bend, extend. No sinking. Keep lifting up away from the ground. Pushing with your right shin, pushing with your left fingertips, or your fist if you're on your fist. Keep that left hip facing the ground. Keep it square. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and down. So let's take a moment. Again, little shoulder roll here. Wrist circles if you need it. Nice and smooth, nice and slow. Okay, I don't want to do any of those violent shakes after we just put all those weights on the wrist. So don't shake them out like that too hard. All right, coming back, still 4-point kneeling. Giving you a few options today. We're going to do a triangle, a push-up from 4-point kneeling. So your hands are wider than your shoulders. I'm going to work through a bunch of progressions. Okay, so we'll end up in a full plank. You have your option to pick any of the 3. Which means you get to stay here if you need to. We're going to drop our chest between our thumbs. So everyone's bum is going to be nice and high and up. Okay, so feel that belly pull in and exhale lift. So it's kind of like a bow. You're trying to bring your forehead to the mat and up. Make sure your face is in front of your fingertips. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Don't change your arms. So let's take yourself back. Full plank on your knees. Now it's a push-up on your knees. You drop your chest. You lift. You drop your chest. You lift. Give it a try. 3, 2, 1 more. Whew. Okay, we got full push-ups in here. So let's give it a shot. Full legs up off the ground, dropping your chest, lifting. Dropping your chest, lifting. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Go ahead, take a moment. We are going to do 10 more push-ups. Any of those 3. Okay, so you pick the one you like, the best that's challenging. Challenge yourself, please. Okay, so if you need to be on all fours, you're on all fours. If you're on your knees, you're on your knees. If you got your toes, let's go for your toes. Ready? For 10, let's go down. Lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more time. Oh, good. Give yourself a rest. What are you guys saying to me? Thanks, Julia. Good. Again, wrist circles. Wrist circles, wrist circles. All right. Let's come down onto our belly. So again, who's doing more sitting than normal? Me. I am not teaching nearly as much, and now I get to sit down all the time. So let's stretch out those thighs. Bend that left knee. Reach back with your left hand. And let's pull that heel to your bum. Good. You can keep your head up if you can. Let's try and bring it down. Use your hand as a support and really try to get your heel to your glute. Now, push your left hip into the floor. Try to feel your left knee lifting away from the ground as your left hip gets deeper into the mat. Good, we're gonna let that leg go. Change for the other side, grabbing your right foot, pulling that heel into your bum, letting your head come on down. Feel that stretch. Breathe. Again, push your right hip into the ground. Good. Breathe through that stretch to the front of that right thigh. Good. We're going to let it go. Good. From here, we're going to work on these back extensions. Same way I do in the studio. Is there Sphinx position? So I want you to bring your forearms to the ground, elbows under the shoulders. Okay? I want you to feel your pelvis on the ground, on the mat, and your legs as close as you comfortably can. Okay? I want you to tuck your tail, feel your pubic bone, left and right hip bone press into the ground. Exhale, bring your belly in and up. Cinch in that waistline. Zip up those high-waisted jeans. Take that energy up your spine to pull your chest forward. Open your collarbone, find length in your neck, and push down with your arms and pull back with your arms. And then relax. Okay, so there's a lot going on. I'm going to say all of it again. But I want you to find the length and that lift. So again, I'm not just lifting and pushing into my low back. I'm trying to lengthen and pull out of my pants, out of my waistline. So same thing. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail, draw in through your belly, lengthening the spine, opening the collarbone as you press down and back with those arms. Feel the crown of your head hit the ceiling and down. So I want to feel as though you're getting another 2 inches in height, another 2 inches in length in your spine. Exhale, drawing that belly in. Pulling forward, opening the collarbone, pushing and pulling with those elbows to your hips and down. Good, one more time, same thing. Draw your belly in. Let's make sure the low back stays long. Your abdominals are lifted. Open the collarbone. Find the work in those arms and those triceps and relax. So we got to hold on to that as we take those legs straight up behind us. Okay, so let's find that lift. Roll those shoulders open. Hover the feet off the floor, but pull your belly in. This is why we stretch those hip flexors. You're going to take your right leg. Exhale, exhale, left leg. Then inhale, 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 inhale. So push up and away and inhale, inhale. So 4, inhale, 4 breaths out, 4 inhales, 2 to each leg. Inhale. If you get a cramp in your hamstring, stop. Stretch out the hamstring. It took me many years to get to do this exercise because my hamstrings did not like it. But it's good to work on that cobra, on that length and that back extension. Almost there last time. Exhale, inhale, and release. Relax your arms. Yeah, it's a lot of work on those arms too. So we're going to take those arms out to the side. Place your palms on the ground. Glue them. You can't see my hands up there. Okay. Glue your hands to the floor. Tuck your tail and let's roll your shoulders back. As I roll my shoulders, that lifts my face. It's about 2 fists away from the ground, really. Okay. Rolling the shoulders back, tucking my tail so my back stays long. We're going to take those arms up in line with your ribs. Okay. We're going to lower everything down. Exhale, take it back up to where you just were. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lengthen and lift. Think about that back extension, that sphinx we just did, right? Pulling forward to go up. Pull up and out of your waistline to lift. Don't make this big. Make it little. I don't want it here. I want it all in your ribs, right? This is for your thoracic extensors. Let's hold that belly in and up. Good. Again, lift the belly in and up as you lift your chest away from your mat. Let's go 2. Let's go 1 more. And take a rest. You can drop your ear. Good stuff. Lovely. Push yourself back to a child's pose. We'll probably do another one here on our belly, but let's just take a nice little moment. Stretch out that low back. Take your hands a little wider. And we're going to come forward up to our hands. Pull your bum back to your left foot. Come forward to center, back to your right foot. And center. Left and right. And left and right. And left and right. 2. 1 more. Good. Let's bring it back down onto our belly. All the way down. Good. So from here, basic back extension now. Okay. I want to feel that work in your tricep. So again, legs as close together as you can. Roll the shoulders back. Stretch your arms down the seam of your pants. And we move on the inhale now. So inhale, pull your eyes forward, see the top of your mat. See the floorboard, see something in front of you. Reach your hands for your ankles and come all the way back down. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, pull out of your waistline before you lift upward. And exhale, go up and over an imaginary beach ball. Okay, imagine a beach ball is right underneath your belly. Inhale, pulling forward. You don't want to squish the beach ball. And then you want to lift over the beach ball so that you're working against gravity on the way down. Inhale. Working, pulling forward and up. Stretch those elbows. Feel those triceps. I really feel the back of my arms. 2 more. Inhale. Lengthening, lifting. And down. Last one, we got to hold it up. So stay out of the low back. Pull your belly in. Tuck your tail. Pull the chest forward, forward, forward. Now here, arms are straight. Squeezing toward the body. Lift, lift. Pulse them to the sky. Going up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1. Rest it down. Oh, good stuff. Push it back into your child's pose. Good. Come up to seated. I'm going to sit on a diagonal just so you guys can see me more forward and from the side. Face the front, face your screen. That is fine. Just bring your feet a little wider than your hips, so not much wider than your mat. Flex the feet again. If you got that pillow, sit on that pillow to prop yourself up. Keep the knees a little bent if you need to. I want to make sure that we're not sitting back here. I want to be up on top of my sit bones, right? So think of your pelvis like a bowl. Make sure the bowl is sitting down and not spilling, okay? Don't spill the water out of the bowl. This is your spine stretch. You're gonna get a hamstring stretch. I want you to focus on the stretch in your vertebrae. So hands out in front, take a big breath, grow tall. Exhale, nod the chin. Articulate the spine, rolling down. And then fall forward off your sit bones toward your feet or past your feet. Exhale, scoop through the belly, stack yourself back onto those sit bones, stacking the vertebrae on top of the pelvis, the ribs on top to drop the shoulders as you lift the head. Inhale, tall. Exhale, articulating, rolling forward like wallpaper, peeling off the wall, fall forward. Stay rounded and breathe. Exhale, scoop and roll it back. Stacking the spine, lifting. One more like this, and then I'll add on. Exhale. Rolling it forward. Take that big rounded breath back into the back of your ribs and scoop. Bringing yourself back up to vertical. Now from here, we're going to lift those arms to the sky. Feel your shoulder blades drop and pulse the hands back and back and back and two. Now hold. You are vertical. You are nice, tall, and straight. I want you to stay straight, but lean forward. Find this diagonal line. Pause, right, as far as you can go. Mark with your middle fingers, mark an X into the wall in front of you so you know where this diagonal line is. We're coming back to it, okay? Up to vertical. Drop your hands down. We're going to roll down through our spine. Nod the chin. Exhale, rolling it forward. As we inhale, pull your chest forward, your arms up beside your ears. Try to get your middle fingers to touch those X's on that diagonal line, and then round it forward to bring yourself back on top of your sit bones, stacking to come up to vertical, sit tall, hands up. Okay, so we find the vertical position, and then we find the diagonal. Hands in front. Nodding the chin. Exhale, scooping and rounding. Inhale, lengthening out to that diagonal, reaching forward for the top of your wall. Rounding it, pulling yourself back, stacking the vertebrae, sitting tall, head on the ceiling, hands to the ceiling. Ooh, it burns. And exhale, it's a good burn. Rolling it forward. Good. Lengthen and lift, 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 lift. Good, and around. And pulling it back. Stacking the vertebrae and lift those arms and bring them down. Good work. Let's bring those feet together. Let's find your hands and knees. We're going to go into a nice big stretch. So again, you pat up your knee, bring the right leg forward to your lunge. Good. Breathe. Good. If you can, let's bring ourselves up to balance, hands to the thigh, lifting your chest nice and tall. Pull into that low belly. Keep that lower back long. Let's take this left arm, circle it up and back. Up and back. 5. 3 more. 2. 1. And bring that left hand down. Let's curl those left toes under to lift the left knee. Spiral into your right leg and lift your right arm. Roll those shoulders back. Push yourself away from the ground. Holding 8. 7. 5. 3. And bring it all the way back and down. Lower that back knee. Let's pull back to that hamstring stretch. So shift your weight into your left shin. Walk your hands under your shoulders and pull your right sit bone back. Don't worry about a straight leg. Mine's not straight. Okay? Pull your right bum cheek back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Flex your foot. Drop your toes. Flex toes. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Bring it forward to release, and we'll change and bring the left leg forward. Good. Readjust your back knee. Make sure you're comfortable. And then you come up to balance. A little squeeze in your bum. Try to relax those shoulders. We'll take the right arm up and back. Big circles. 2. One more. Good. Bring the right hand down to the ground. Back toes under to lift the knees. Spiral into the left. Try not to sink in the shoulder. Open yourself up. And breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Lower that back knee. We'll shift back into that hamstring. Shift your weight back into the right. Good. Pull that left bone cheek, left hip bone back farther. If you're like me, that stretch goes right down into my calf. Drop the toes and flex. Good breathing. Good, last one. Good, bring yourself forward, back into the lunge. And let's see you get back down. Child's pose. Get a nice lateral stretch here. I want you to walk your hands to the right. And sink your left armpit deeper to the floor so you're looking underneath your right arm. The big stretch for your left lat, underneath that left shoulder blade. Good, releasing it, walking your hands back to center, over to the left side, and then take your right armpit deeper to the mat to look underneath your left arm. Big breath into the back of your ribs. And center, bring it back. Come up onto all fours. Let's curl your toes under. Find your downward dog. That triangle pose, trying to sink your heels down. Then you can walk the dog. One heel, then the other, waking up those feet. Get those ankles moving again. Good. From here, let's drop those heels down. I'm just moving so that when I stand up, you'll see me. Drop those heels. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften those knees and roll it up. You're standing, stacking the vertebrae, lifting and opening up the chest. Good. From here, oh, I changed my camera. That's why. Big breath, high to the sky. And out. One more big breath. And out. And then you get to shake out your arms, shake out your legs, and then you get to dance it out. You guys can dance it out for the rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Cheers.